Tan Weekender. It's back, and maybe not better than ever, but it's exactly the same, so the haters can suck it. This extension of the TV Tan podcast, much like that, is brought to you by Outlaw Distillery. Ask for it by name at your liquor store. And don't make it the name of your local NHL hockey team. Utah Hockey Club all the way. Wasatch? Utah Wasatch? Utah Yeti is out of the thing. Utah Outlaws? No, fuck that, okay? Utah Hockey Club all the way. Anyway, things you should watch out for this weekend, barreling into February after the month of January that lasted, 500 days now? Is finally almost fucking over. Mythic Quest, new season, season 4. Rob McElhaney and Danny Pudi, David Hornsby, and they're back in the fold now. They branched off from the Mythic Quest studios. Now they're back, fully invested in expanding the whole thing, and it's a very funny 2-episode premiere of the 4th season of Mythic Quest. If you've never seen Mythic Quest, I suggest just go get an Apple TV Plus free trial, blast through the whole thing, and then just cancel. You can do that. It's legal. Also, this new Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus. A very cool looking series, very retro, almost going back to the Electric Company days, but not that bad, no. Voiced by, this is from Craig Tremmel, who did Craig of the Creek, and Coleman Domingo is here as the voice of Norman Osborn. Coleman goddamn Domingo. And, also School Spirits on Paramount Plus. It's been 2 years since we last left that show, and you've probably forgotten it even existed. Peyton List is, she a ghost in the high school, and it's going to take at least 2 seasons for her to figure out who killed her. We're not there yet, but it's worth checking out. It's based on a graphic novel, and it's an alright show. It's worth checking out. Also, this new movie from the guy who did Forgetting Sarah Marshall, starring Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell. That's a strange combo if there ever was one. It's about it's called You're Cordially Invited on Prime Video, and what it is, it's a pair of competing parties have decided to make their destination wedding, and they've double booked. And so it's a fight to the death or something to at least one of these weddings is going to go forward, if not both of them. So we'll see. It's Wedding Crashers, but it's not. And also, we talked about this on the TV Tan podcast, the most recent episode, about the Tom Green Renaissance, or the Tom Greenaissance, if you will. He's got a documentary out on Prime Video. He's got a new stand-up special called I Got a Mule. And now he's got a new reality show about him living on the farm. It's called Tom Green: Country, also on Prime Video. And he's got a mule, as he mentioned before, and he's also got a donkey. Donkeys and mules are not the same thing. I don't know what the fucking difference is, but they are different things. And he's got a lot of chickens, and it's apparently heartwarming. As heartwarming as Tom Green can be, I guess. Coming up on Sunday, I'm going to check this out. A new Adult Swim series about psychedelics. We're finally here, finally just admitting it, that Adult Swim is just for people on drugs. It's from Greg Daniels and Mike Judge, who did King of the Hill, and it's also a writer who did worked on 30 Rock, The Office, and Veep. And it's about 2 former high school lab partners battling Big Pharma in the DEA. It's a thriller. So, and it's about mushrooms. So it's just take a trip. Don't think about it too hard. And coming up on Sunday, the Grammy Awards. We're still doing these, I guess. Trevor Noah is back, and I speculate that Trevor Noah signed a multi-year deal before he quit the Daily Show. It's like, now we're stuck with Trevor Noah to host the Grammys. Just bring back LL Cool J. Why not? And here's the series I think only I watched. It's called Funny Woman. It's on PBS. It's a British import. Season 2 premieres on Sunday on PBS. I'm guessing it'll premiere on our local Salt Lake City affiliate, KUED. You never know. They don't always follow the PBS schedule, but it's Gemma Arterton is a former Blackpool beauty queen, and she's heads to the big city of London to break into the boys' club of British London comedy, and this is set in the 1960s, I should mention, and it's based on Nick Hornby's 2014 novel Funny Girl, and it's more of a drama than a comedy. It's couldn't really call it the British Mrs. Maisel. It's a little more dramatic than that, but it's still worth watching. And Gemma Arterton is very good in this. And I want to bring up this movie we talked about on the most recent episode of TV Tan. It's from 1969 called Paranoia, and it's about a rich American woman who she's recently widowed, and she arrives in her Italian villa, and then a roustabout, a ne'er-do-well, if you will, a local guy sets out to seduce her and ostensibly take all her money and her property, and making things even weirder, he's bringing his stepsister into the whole deal. And in 1969, this received an it received an X rating back. It was rated X, and you might think it's tame now, but consider 1969 when this thing came out. We've got fucking, we got incest, we got it's just weird all the way around, and I would recommend checking it out. You can watch it for free on Tubi. You got Tubi, you have it, and or if you have AMC Plus, if you're one of the several dozen people who subscribe to AMC Plus, you can watch it there, and you can also watch it on Shudder. So it's also on another free service called Fossum. That is F with awesome. It's the bottom of the barrel movies. If you just need some B movie, just injection of this stuff right into your frontal lobe, that's where you go to I don't even know how you pronounce it, but it's free, it's got ads, and it's got all sorts of freaky shit on there. Just, man, I don't want to tell you some of the things I've seen on there. And some of the other things you should be watching out for, of course, are the new season of, we're continuing the first season of St. Denis Medical. It's like The Office, but in a hospital. It's on NBC. You can also watch it on Peacock. Very funny. And another thing that premiered this week, I forgot to mention here, Paradise on Hulu, starring Sterling K. Brown, Julianne Nicholson, and James Marsden. It's the political doomsday thriller we probably don't need right about now, but it's intriguing. And 3 episodes are streaming now on Hulu, and this is from Dan Fogelman, who brought you This Is Us. This is not like This Is Us. I was mistaken when I first saw his name. I thought, yeah, it's going to be another This Is Us. It is not. It is something very different and very cool, and you should check it out. And also in movies, if you feel like renting or buying this movie, Nicole Kidman and Baby Girl, she's in an affair with a much younger man. It's a torrid affair, says here, and she puts her career and her family on the line just to get some of that dick. And I haven't watched it yet myself. I've seen the reviews. I've seen all the think pieces about Nicole Kidman. She's so brave. She's so brave. We'll see. I'll check it out. We'll see. And that's probably good enough for now. Welcome to February almost. January is finally over. The worst month in this country's history until next month and the next 4 years. Fuck. Yeah. So, want to thank Outlaw Distillery for sponsoring the TV Tan podcast. Also, Sugar House Distillery, Ogden's own distillery, Bohemian Brewery, and Boozetique in downtown Salt Lake City. All 500 plus episodes of TV Tan podcast are now available wherever you're streaming this thing right now. You can go all the way back to episode number 1. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. You can see you can hear where all this started and how it's never going to end, probably. So, in the meantime, I'll see you on the next episode of TV Tan Podcast next Monday. And, all of you who voted in favor of keeping the TV Tan Weekender alive, all couple of you, thanks for that. And once again, to the haters, not going away yet. So, on that note, good night, America.